Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory due to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rahachakwadash. All right, double honors and to the elders and apostles of GMS of Great Millstone who teach and who rule well. All right, and shalom. All right, to the elect out there, the 144,000. All right, starting with the men. All right, the women and the children. All right. And today, I got a lesson, all right, that I wanted to bring out, all right, and this is from Patrick Humphrey, all right. I just thought, I would do a lesson on this, seeing, the brothers make a video on this, and I just want to, say my 2 cents about it, all right, my opinions, about this whole situation and get into some scriptures, all right. So this is a video, all right, from Patrick Humphreys, all right, and he basically, gets in to Walmart and how Walmart is now allowing is now setting a decree or a law where you have to be 18 years or older to enter into Targets, into Walmart, so you have to show IDs, all right, basically, all right. And we know that this is all building up, all right, to that B system, all right, that B system, that MOTB, all right. So I'm gonna play this video and then we'll get into some scriptures and then make it I hope it's a quick and edifying lesson, all right, and then we'll close out, all right. So here it is.
This is a major warning for multiple stores. We are now seeing the dystopian beast system being set up at certain stores. You are now having to show your ID just to get inside the store. That's what's happening now at big brand retailers across America. All right, and all your favorite stores are in the midst of this crisis as well. Target, Walmart, CVS, Walgreens, they are all implementing these same policies all throughout the country, and it is coming to your store very soon as well. All right, you're gonna have to show your government issued ID to be let in to Target to go shopping. All right, that's exactly what's happening right now in the US, and you need to be getting prepared because it's not just going to be showing your ID very soon. Okay, Walmart, all these places, I've made whole videos on it, on their facial recognition technology. They already have this facial recognition technology. They know exactly who you are and who is coming into their stores, and it tracks and traces every single thing that you touch and put into your cart or put down as well. It's all being mapped and traced right now, and soon you won't even be allowed into certain stores if your facial recognition scan does not get approved and does not match. All right, this is happening all over the country. This is going to be set up, and actually gas stations in places like Portland, Oregon already have this type of technology set up where you can't get into the gas station because the theft is so high. I've made whole videos on this where you can't get in unless your face is scanned and it turns green and it unlocks you to get in. All right, so that's coming soon to Walmart, Target, Walgreens, CVS, Publix, all of these big stores. It's going to happen to them very soon as well. And Target right now is now forcing you to show a ID to get into the store in certain places because the crime is so bad. All right, they're allowing the crime.
See, and right now, they're doing this in certain places. You see, like the man said, all right, they're doing this in certain places. All right, so what does that sound like? All right, that sounds like all right, the MOTB, according to the book of Revelations 13 to 16, all right, which we're going to get into. All right, so let's get that. Revelations 13 and 16. All right. It says, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. All right. He causes all, small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark on their right hand, or on their foreheads. All right. So, that's what it's. That's exactly what it sounds like, man. All right. So this is How we know that that MOTB is just around the corner, man. All right, they're taking all these measures, going through identification, face recognition, and things like that, in order just to enter to these stores. All right. And pretty soon, it's going to get to it pretty soon, when they bring out this MOTB. All right. That chragma. All right. That's going to be, impelled, into your hand, or your forehead. It's gonna have all your information on it, man. It's gonna have all your information, and this is just a way of tracking. All right, like you said, the crime, and the theft, is getting so bad, that this is, the draconian measures that they're gonna have to take, in order, to have that control, over people. All right, and so, man, we're coming in those times, man. All right, where everybody is gonna have to, get C hit, man. Everybody's gonna have to get C hit. All right, you see, how you said, man, you got to show an ID. All right, and also too, you have to be 18 or older, in order to shop, over there at Target or at Walmart or things like that. So, with that being said, okay, what about the younger children? All right, what about your children? All right, what if you got a 2-year-old, a 3-year-old, a 4-year-old, a 10-year-old, but you have to be 18 years and older in order to go in the shop. So that lets you know right there, all right, that your children, are gonna have to be C hip too. You see, it clearly says it right here. Your children have to be C hip too, man. All right. I'm gonna read this again, Revelations 13 and 16. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark on the right hand or on the foreheads. Verse 17. And no man might buy or sell, save he had that mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let he that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of man, and his number is 636. All right. So, like you saying, man, this beast system, is happening, man. All right. This beast system is being brought, to the forefront, man. All right. So we're in these times, man. We're in these times of prophetic times, man, that are about to happen. All right, and we know that this MOTB, has to come to pass, man. All right. So and only the elect are going to be the ones, that are not going to take this, this C hit, man, this MOTB, the RFID microchip. All right. So let's see. So let's get into this word mark. All right. Let's get into this word mark. Look that up. All right. It says a stamp, an imprinted mark. All right. Of the mark stamped on the forehead or on the right hand as a badge of followers of the Antichrist. All right. So it's pretty much, it's a badge, of servitude. All right. So, if you take this, MOTB, all right, basically, you're basically, you're giving a pledge, to serve these devils, man, to serve, the spiritual demon Satan. All right. So it's basically like a brand. All right. That's going to be, put inside of you. All right. Through, the chragma. All right. So this is the word right here. All right. In the Greek.
Strong's G 5480. Charagma.
Haragma. Okay. So it's the word haragma. All right. A stamp, an imprinted mark of a marked stamp on the forehead or the right hand as a badge of followers of the Antichrist. All right. So let's get into a deeper word, which is harax. So let's get that in the Greek.
Strong's G 5482. Charax. Charax.
Harax. All right. Let's see. So basically, a pale or stake, a palisade and rampart. So basically, like a stake, like like a palisade, or a stake. You know how it has that really sharp point. You see, like when you put a stake into the ground, it has that sharp point to pierce the ground. That's pretty much, what they're going to use, to inject that charagma, that karax, all right, into your skin, man. All right, that's basically what they're going to use. All right, and they're and those that take it, there's going to be a heavy consequence, man. All right, but those that are serving the Lord, all right, the Lord said that He'll deliver us from the hour of temptation. All right. So let's get that. Let's get Revelations 3 and 10. All right, and it says, because thou hast kept the word of my patience. All right. Matter of fact, let's get that word patience. Let's see what that word patience means. Here in Revelation 3:10, steadfast, constancy, endurance. All right. So basically, because we kept this patience that we endured. All right, we endured everything. We endured, this hour of temptation. I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. All right. And behold, I come quickly. Hold that fast which thou hast, that no man take thy crown. All right. So, it's this whole thing, man. It's about enduring, man. That's what patience is, to endure. All right. To endure everything that's going to come this way, man. Endure this hour of temptation. All right. And everything that comes with it, man. All right. We have to endure, all right, and hold on to this truth, all right. Holding on to this truth is having that endurance, man. And like it says, let no man take thy crown. Let's see what that word crown means. I'm just curious what this word crown means here. It says a crown, a mark of royal or in general exalt rank, a wreath or garland which was given as a prize to victors in public, an eternal blessedness which will be given as a prize to a genuine servant of Yahweh and Hamashiach, the crown wreath, which is a reward of the righteousness. You see, so that crown, that reward of righteousness, man, that's what we're going to receive. You see, an eternal blessedness. That the crown, of reward of righteousness. That's what we're going to receive, man. Those that, endure to the end, those that have that patience, man, that keep the patience, of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. All right. So let's go back to this video and, we'll finish this out.
Crime and the society to crumble so they can have the solution. Problem, reaction, solution. They're creating the problem. We're having the reaction. All right, we're going to have to clamp down.
And that's order out of chaos. You see? That's the order of the chaos. So, that's what these devils do. You see, Esau, Edom, they cause chaos, and in order, they cause order out of chaos, and they cause that chaos, to bring, that solution. All right. And what is that solution, man? This Karax. All right. This RFID C-hip that they're about to, bring in the midst, of all this chaos that's going on, man. All right.
And
if you were involved in a car accident and you were not at fault, listen to this. Insurance companies don't want you to know.
And your IDs, and the solution is going to be that everyone, you will not be allowed to buy, sell, go out of any stores unless you scan your digital ID and your digital wallet. And we know the EU just passed legislation for that. Just in the past few weeks, I made a whole
Yep, the EU, they recently just passed a law, passed a legislation about digital IDs. You see, they just recently passed a legislation about that, man. About the whole world, basically getting digital IDs. And I read an article, or I seen an article, that Australia, is went completely digital. They went completely digital. So if it's already, if it's in Australia, then that means it's this Corox, this MOTB is going to take hold of the whole world. All right, as I just read in Revelations 3:10.
video on it, how they are now going EU wide, European Union wide, forcing everyone to have digital wallet IDs tracked to your healthcare system,
Yep.
tracked to your. They're saying everything. Even if you want to rent a bike for $5, rent a bike for an hour to go ride your bike, the head of the EU was saying that your digital ID is going to be tracked to this. All right, so it's all part of the solution, the problem reaction solution that they are setting up upon us right now, so they can bring in this beast, mark of the beast system, right? I've been talking about this stuff for years.
All right, so even this man, he knows, what that is, man. All right, and 2/3 of our people, they don't even know. They don't know, man. They don't know, And this is a wacky tacky Christian right here, man. Don't know nothing. All right, but he knows. You see, but yeah, man. Everything's gonna be included in that MOTB, man. Your medical history, your ID, your car keys, the keys to unlock your door, oh man, your medical history, everything, man. Everything's gonna be included on that MOTB, man. Everything's gonna be included on that MOTB. All right, and to those that take it, let's go here to Revelations 14, and then we'll close out with this. It's going to be a severe consequence, man, to those that take it, man. But we know only the elect, are not going to take this Corox, man. Let's go to 14, verse 9. It says, "Doom for worshippers of the beast." All right, so you see the title. The title speaks for itself. It says, "And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image," all right, and we know that beast, goes back, to that to the Roman Empire, all right, because we know that Babylon the Great, is built, is built, around that construct of the Roman Empire, all right, is built off that Roman Empire order, all right, and his image, all right, and the image, we know is the New World Order, all right, like I always say. Look in the back of your dollar. All right, in the back of your dollar tells you Novus Ordo Seclorum. All right, what is the New World Order or the New World of Ages? I believe it means, and it says, "And receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand." All right, so it doesn't matter what hand that you taking in. It doesn't matter what body part that you taking in. If you take that MOTB. All right, the Lord is going to destroy you. All right. It says, "The same shall drink of the wine of the wrath." All right, of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. All right, which is that wrath, his anger. All right, without mixture, man. You're gonna take the full wrath of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, which is poured out without mixture into a cup of his indignation. All right, of his indignation. So let's look up this word indignation right here, all right? Which is, indignation is his anger, wrath, all right, I believe. So let's look that up for edification purposes. It says anger, the natural disposition, temperate character, movement of agitation of the soul, impulse, desire, any violent emotion, but anger, wrath, indignation. So it's pretty much, anger, wrath, all right, a righteous wrath at that. It says, "And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. All right, because scriptures tell you that. Matter of fact, let's get that. That's a good one. Let's get that. The scriptures tell you that he'll come with fires of rebuke. Isaiah 6:6-15. It says, "For behold, the Lord will come with fire, all right, and with his chariots, like a whirlwind to render his anger." You see that indignation with fury, and with his rebuke with fire flames. For by fire and by a sword will the Lord plead with all flesh, and the slain of the Lord shall be many. All right, so the Lord is going to come, with these chariots, man. These chariots are going to let off these laser beams, man. And start zapping people, man. To a powder. All right, and the Lord is going to bring forth, these ICBM missiles, man. That's going to be shot off, from all these different nations, man. All right, the scriptures tell you that all these different nations are going to turn on the horde, man. All right, so that's what's going to happen, man. That fire, that brimstone, that's what that represents, man. That fire and that brimstone represents those ICBM missiles. In the presence of the holy angels, in the presence of the Lamb, and the smoke of their torment ascended up forever. And they have no rest day or night who worship the beast. All right, and that beast, like I said, once again, represents, the Roman Empire, the construct of the Roman Empire. All right, that Babylon the Great, has adopted. All right, and it says, and they have no rest day or night who worship the beast and his image. All right, and whosoever receiveth the mark of his name. Here is the patience. There's that word patience again of the saints. All right. Here's the patience of the saints. All right. So you go back to Revelations 3:10. It tells you, in Revelations 10 that, those that, keep the patience, of his word. All right. And patience gets into, endurance, suffering, of the saints. Here are they that keep the commandments of Yahweh and the faith of Yahweh Shai. You see? So, those, man, that take that chip, man, it's not going to end well for you, man. All right. So, we're getting close, man. That MOTB is getting close, you see? And they just came out, with that movie, Leave the World Behind. All right. So that's even more of an indication how close we're getting, to that MOTB, being presented, man. All right, Habakkuk 2 and 3. All right, the vision is set for a appointed time, man. All right, so with that being said, I like to give all praises, honor, and glory. All right, to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. All right, double honors into the elders and apostles of GMS Great Millstone who teach and who rule well once again. All right, Shalom to the 144,000. Out there, all right, the hopeful elect, all right, starting with the men, all right, and, this is Brother Nabala. Until the next lesson, Shalom, Shalom.